this awesome recipe for vegan spring rolls with tofu. They're amazing. And so just to go along with that, the drink that I'm gonna do for this week is a green tea chata. Essentially it's a green tea latte type thing, but I only call it that because I add a little bit of milk, creamer, and cinnamon, and it kind of reminds me of an horchata type drink. And so that's why I called it that. You know, I mean no disrespect or anything like that. So I'm gonna get some cinnamon. Okay, the first thing, I already have my tea brewed. This is green tea, and I do 2 tea bags because I want it to be just a little bit more intense, because once we ice it, it's gonna be a little more watered down. So I use a mason jar. If you don't have that, obviously you can just use a cup. I typically fill it with ice all the way to the top. And then what I do is just pour the green tea in. And then I leave about a ½ inch left. And I'm gonna use stevia to sweeten mine, just a little bit. If you like it sweeter, I would definitely add real sugar or however much sugar you want. That's to your liking. And what I do is just stir that up. I'm using my straws, but you could use a spoon. Stir it to the point that it gets cold, obviously. And try that. Yeah, that's pretty cold. Really good taste. And so then what I'm gonna do is, I use almond milk for this. You could use coconut milk, I guess, if you wanted to. Or real milk if you want, but I don't drink cow's milk. And I'm trying to be vegan for this. The only thing that won't be vegan in this recipe is the creamer. What you could do is not use the creamer, or they do sell Silk almond milk creamers. That'll be a great alternative. They have vanilla and caramel, I believe. This is French vanilla, and it's Bailey's. I only add a teeny tiny bit, so it's not like it's detrimental. I'm gonna add about a 1/4 cup of milk. And then just a little bit of creamer. And then to that, I also add cinnamon. A couple shakes. And then I mix that up together. I want to get the cinnamon incorporated there into the milk. And it has a hard time incorporating, so you may want to just sprinkle it on top. It's not really a big deal, but I kind of want it to have that taste overall. So good. And this is super simple. So once you have your green tea iced, you can take some of the ice out if you want, because it'll get a little watered down, and I'm gonna do that right now actually. And I do still have some more green tea here, so that once you get some of the ice out, you might wanna add a little bit more green tea in. So the ice takes up a lot of space. I'm gonna leave a little bit in, and then the rest I'll pour in the green tea. I'm gonna mix that up again with the remaining ice, just so it can be nice and very cold. That's why I put so much ice in the beginning, because you want it to be super cold. And try that. I'm gonna add a little more sugar. Artificial sweeteners aren't my favorite, so you might want to go with sugar just to keep that taste. I typically don't like the chemical aftertaste that comes with it sometimes, so you can opt for something else, but I prefer stevia because it has some benefits. And so then you take your milk, creamer, and cinnamon mixture, and you're gonna pour that right on top. And fill the rest of your cup there. And then mix it in again. And this is insane, like it's really, really good. Horchata obviously is a rice milk, but this always reminds me of that kind of thing, and I really like green tea, so somehow I just decided that this would be a really cool way to make a green tea latte. And so that's all there is to it. Take a sip. It's so good, it's so perfect. And this is something that will be really good with the spring rolls. So make it in conjunction if you want to, or make it separate. It's up to you. All right.